have agreement. But today we will just recapitulate all the rules of it. First of all, tell me what do you mean by agreement? Agreement is what? Is it? Yes, Gaurav. We know agreement means a bilateral relationship or a mutual relationship. Now, when we say subject have agreement, means it is a mutual relationship between subject and verb. Subject has to agree with verb and verb has to agree with subject. When we say subject, it is related to the number and person of the subject. Number means it may be singular, it may be plural. And when we say the person of the subject, it may be first person, it may be second person, or it may be third person. And the verb has to agree with the subject means it has to agree with the number or person of the subject. If the subject is singular, then verb has to be singular. And if the subject is plural, the verb has to be plural. There must be that kind of relationship between subject and verb in order to avoid any kind of grammatical errors or mistakes. And in the last class, we also discussed about error of proximity. That means most of the people use the verb as for the nearer subject, which we should avoid in order to form an error-free sentence. Okay. I think the first rule is about the domi subject. We know there are two domi subjects. One is there and the second domi subject is it. When a sentence starts from the introductory there, suppose for the exactly ratio, suppose I have here, there is a pen on the table. And the next example is there are pens on the table. Here the sentence starts from the introductory there, and we know when do we take the help of domi subject there? When we say that something or someone is in a particular place. And the rule says the verb has to agree with the real subject, not with the domi subject. Domi subject is what? It appears as the real subject, but the real subject lies in another part of the sentence. It is in the subject place, but it is not the real subject, it is the domi subject. The real subject is a pen. And in the next example, the real subject is pens. For that reason, here the verb is singular as for the real subject, and here the verb which are as for the real subject pens. Your pen is singular, for that reason is has been used, and here pens and the plural subject pens the plural real subject is here. For that reason we have used are. So the rule says the verb has to agree with the real subject, not with the domi subject or the introductory that is there. Tell you what we learned from this rule. When a sentence starts from the introductory there, a verb has to agree with the real subject which comes just after the verb. If the real subject is singular, the verb should be singular, and if the real subject is plural, the verb has to be plural. And the second domi subject is it. When do we take the help of it? You can say it. It domi subject? Yes, very nice. When we talk about the weather, the time and the distance, we take the help of the domi subject, that is it, and it always takes the singular. The most important thing about the domi subject it always takes the singular. Then the second rule is when we talk about the quantitative expressions or the cardinal units, like when we express about the quantity of distance, the quantity of heat or something, months, weeks, 5 kilos, 20 kilos, 10 kilometers. These are the units of, or these are the expression of some units. Like it may be of distance, it may be of weight, it may be the time period. These kind of quantitative expressions always take the singular. It may seem as the plural unit, like 5 kilos. 5 kilos is a plural unit, but it always takes the singular. So you have to keep it in mind that when we talk about the quantitative expressions, it may seem it as plural unit, but you have to use the singular one. Suppose we can say 500 rupees is not a amount. But I said 500 rupees. That means it is more than 1 rupee. But still we have used here the singular. Okay. Third rule is third rule. You can say the third rule with two different subjects. Two different subjects or two different nouns are joined by a word convey a single idea or belong to the same category. Or when we pronounce one word, automatically another one comes having a close relationship, a high degree of correlation. In that case, the verb should be single, like bread and butter, time and times, slow and steady, truth and honesty. Both are related to each other. In that case, the verb must be